Why, hello, and welcome to this training on how to request an amendment in Spot. Requesting an amendment is quick and simple. We'll begin by looking at your division user dashboard. Amendments can only be made on actions that have already been approved. For example, you can't start an amendment until after your initiated contract has already been through the approval process. And same thing with any subsequent amendments. You can't have like an AO4 started before an AO3 is closed. So to begin looking for where you're going to find your amendment that you want to request, we need to find the previous action that was approved. To do that, the best way is to scroll down to your current contracts and to use the little search feature that appears in the upper right-hand corner of the table. I'm going to click there, and I'm going to enter in the agreement number so that I can do a search. And right here, I can find the very last amendment that was done on this particular agreement. Looks like we had an AO2, so the amendment we're going to be requesting this time is amendment number 3. You can go ahead and click this blue button right over here in order to request that contract amendment to get the process started. But if you want to review the information first before starting that amendment, you could also click this eyeball here and take a look at all the data that is included with amendment number 2. So here, you're going to be able to see all the information that was provided for amendment number 2, including funding information, PO line information, and this will include everything for the life of that agreement. If everything's looking good to you and you're ready to proceed with that contract amendment, simply click this Request Contract Amendment button, and it will bring you to this new screen and ask you for some data. So right here, we've got our AO3. Our shell has been created for our amendment number 3. And we'll want to use this action bar right here to let an OP know what you need to do with this amendment. So there's a drop-down menu here full of all sorts of options, and you can select several of these options. Let's go ahead and just say for this action, we need to extend for time, and maybe we need to also revise our scope of work. You can scroll down here and you can review any of the vendor information, division contact information. If funding is changing, like let's say you actually do need to add more money to this contract, you can do it right here. If you want to add some PO line information, go ahead and click Save and Keep Working. And this will trigger the Funding tab to appear. And from here, you can click in here, and you can add any of the PO line funding information that you would need for this amendment. Once everything is correct and you've uploaded and changed all the information that you need for this amendment, including updating any documents that may need to be added into this agreement, you can change from Save and Keep Working. There's a drop-down arrow right here. Save this to Save and Close. And this will make your status button appear. So once you hit Submit, we're going to be sending it over to Procurement so they can continue processing that amendment. I'll go ahead and do this right now. You'll see that my status is changed to Submitted by Division, and Procurement's going to begin working on your amendment request. And that's all you need to do to get your amendment request submitted. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks, guys.